We are live for... Oh. Yeah, let's see. So, we are live for round 11, the penultimate round of the championship in championship. I am on my own today, but I'm back on the comms on championship. After last week I had to replace some people for the first division, which meant that Glassy took over my job in the championship in Silverstone, but I'm back. We could see a champion being crowned today, and that is Smith, and we are trying our new live standings updated system, which it seemed to work yesterday, but it is new for me, so I will see how it goes. But it is lovely to have it in front of me, as we are getting near the end of the season, and it is updated currently, but so now it is a bit switched in qualifying, because it tells me Stebo is in P1, which would mean he would get 40 points and jump 4 positions, but that's not the case. But yeah, we have to wait for the race, but it does mean that it is working now, which is good. So yeah, that's a lovely system to have. It's better than the test system, but it seems like some people didn't open up. So Snitzy didn't put it on. Let's see who else didn't do it. Everyone else did. Haas hasn't switched it on, Booty hasn't switched it on, and Raika hasn't switched it on, which is unfortunate, because I was hoping to see... Oh, there's a lot happening in the pit here. I was hoping that I could see that as well, but it isn't. But the most important battle is in between the front, and that is between Smith and Rodo, and I do have those standings. But yeah, we are back in the qualifying session on the street circuit, a very tricky one, and let's see how this will go. And good evening to Mr. Becker in the chat for joining me on a quite cold night here. And once again, the Alfa Romeos seem to be the first drivers on track, like they've done a couple of times before. And we're also entering the final part, which means this could be one of the last times we see this squad together. Oh, and I don't know what happened here between Matt and Harry. I think he's a new driver, because I haven't seen him before. Oh yeah, and hello Ivor in the chat. And most important, I can't see how many people are watching. Seems like 10 people are watching, so if you're watching, please like this stream to get a bit of notifications. So a lot of people waiting for the sort of slipstream here, but I think it's don't check the first one on track. Yeah, 10 people. So he's dragging along his teammate Dino, who is currently in P9, I think, in the championship. As Tonchek is in P3, so you would have expected them to switch around, but I guess that isn't the case. But yeah. And good evening to Inorganic and to Colin. Good luck to the Williams boys. Hopefully the championship win today. It is very likely, and good luck to Kieran again. And thanks for the thumbs up there. Good luck to Ferrari. Yep. We are very close to finally getting that all gear title we need. I don't want to jinx anything though. But yeah, in the meantime I will have a look at the... Oh, as Harry Palmer has retired, I think he's lost it. Have a look at the standings of the... I need to check the standings of the constructors then. as the first Alfa Romeos are coming across the line. It's a 141.3 followed by a 141.2 from Dino, and I think it's Thibaut is the next one. No, it is Wardy. It's a 141.7 and it's a McLaren. Kieran goes quickest, 141.1. Then switch to the Red Bulls of Raika, who are in P2 in the championship, as Williams are the leaders. Then down to Red Bull and Alfa Romeo, still all in the fight, so I don't think it will be decided today. But yeah, Ferrari is in P4, staying ahead of Alpine and AlphaTauri, and not that far behind. So it is quite close in the constructors there. As the championship, Thibaut's going quickest with a 40.6. Now that's a very quick lap, and I think he said he was confident around this track. But Booty now going quickest with 40.4, and Stubby going to P3, Rodo in P4 ahead of his championship rival in P5. So Smith really quickly dropping down, but it is very close. But Booty with an amazing lap. It is unfortunate that his live standings doesn't work, so that messes up my thing, but at least it doesn't mess up the others, because that doesn't mean that if you're, I don't know, in P3 you'll move up to the points of P2. But Snitsy now quickest in the McLaren with 40.2, so the times are going down quite quickly here, and we don't know the effect of any slipstreams. But the Red Bulls down in P13 and 14, I think they didn't set a quick lap, as Raika is going for it again. And it is a yellow, it's people slowing down with the pit lane. Or is it someone giving another driver a slipstream? It might look like that. But Raika uses it to the line, he jumps to P10. Let's see, what can Matt do? Matt is in the castle section still. I don't know if people are going for it. Charles didn't set a very quick lap. It is 1.1 seconds slow to the next car ahead. But yeah, Williams, both drivers ahead of both Red Bulls and Alfa Romeos, which is important. So Matt is 2 seconds quicker currently in the middle sector. Would still see him 43.1, which isn't enough, but it is quick. Into the line, it is a 42.4, so it only moves him up 1 position. Quite surprised, because Matt really was close in the beginning of the season in the championship 5, but he seemed to be dropping down now on pace, or it's just a street circuit maybe that makes the difference. Cosmo's first race DNF. What does that mean? It will take something to beat yesterday's race. Yeah, I think they got 5 safety cars or so. And either... Oh, Cosmo first to DNF in the race. That could be possible. If his brakes work. But yeah, I got the live point system right in front of me, which updates at the exact moment they are in right now. So currently Smith gets 19 points, Rodo 22, if this were the race, of course. But yeah, thanks for maybe for the viewers at home, it's easier to explain the current standings before the qualifying. Now I do think we get 1 point for qualifying, if I am correct, or 2, I'm not sure. I think it was 1 for pole position and 2 for the qualifying. But we will have to see that. The question is, can Smith take the championship? Currently, if this would have been the final results, Roder would of course take the championship to the last round, as Cosmo jumps up to P8. I was looking at who jumped a position, but it is Cosmo, as both Alfa Romeos drop down to P2 10 and 9 as they're starting their laps again. Let's see. In the same format as they did the first run. Tonchek ahead of Dino. But we will follow then Smith for 1 second if that's possible. 7 safety cars yesterday. Wow, that's a lot. I hope I don't get 7 safety cars because that will take very long. And Smith is on the lap. Let's see Smith's. Oh no, he's almost starting his lap, but we will quickly switch to Dino then. Let's see what is Dino doing in the first sector, and just at that moment something pops up on the screen, but I think it's 1.5 tenths quicker. Yep. And let's see Smith then. Taking it tight. Good corner there. And what will his first sector time be? It's a 35.2 and it's 3.5 tenths quicker, and it is a purple sector 1, so he is on a quick lap. Can he hold on? A rain race, it is possible, but I haven't seen a lot of rain. Oh, he's hit the wall. Now I don't know if he has any damage or it compromised his lap, but he's still going. Tonchek moves up to P3, I see in the standings there. Does he have any wing damage? I didn't check. This doesn't look like it, but we never know. Oh, someone jumped. Dino moves up to P6, but still 4 tenths up for Smith. It could get him to the second row maybe. I hope we don't have any rain tomorrow, because it will be a disaster. Smith moves up to P4, just as I expected, just ahead of Stebo there. But Stebo is also improving, and then Stubby is improving. No, Stubby's going in. Interesting. And then it is an Alpha and an Aston Martin. It is Haas. And what can Haas do? Moves up to P10 ahead of Cosmo. But then Stebo. Oh, someone is. I thought it looks like someone went straight on. 2.5 tenths up for Stebo. Can he move up? Oh, Kieran is disqualified for facing the wrong way. So I did see someone stand opposite of the track, I could say. But yeah, he will start 16. Stebo moves up to P2. Just behind Snitsy, and Booty is also on the lap, but he isn't really improving. I need to see if Kieran has got. No, Kieran didn't put on his. Oh no, wait, it's because he is disqualified, of course. Oh, Booty going in. Is that someone on the lap? Dino is going slow. Raika has just put in a faster lap, or is it? No, it is Mercedes. It's Dragos then. To the line. Yeah, he moves up to P8, Dragos does. Good lap, 40.7, just behind Stubby there. And the next one to cross the line is... Why doesn't it let me... Oh, why didn't it let me go to Smith, but... Yeah, Becker, you're enjoying the rain? Well, I don't forget what you did 2 seasons ago. I don't know if you remember, but I surely didn't forget. Took away my first podium in the final lap. Quickly eating some candies here. So everyone else is in. Why does it keep giving me yellow flags? There's Dragons on the lap. Don't think he is. Ooh, into the wall. Raika is just... No, he's not going for it. Cosmo is going for it, but I think... Snitchy is also going for a lap. Yeah, he is 1.5 tenths quicker. Ah, running to the pits with no fuel. That could be the case, yeah. Oh, Snitchy hitting the wall a tiny bit there, just the same as Smith did. Oh, is he hitting it again? Let's see, does he have any wing damage from this POV? No, this is a bit too quick, I can't see. No, it doesn't seem like it, but we never know. Late braking. Oh, now that is surely his wing gone, and you can see it as well. And yeah, he won't improve then, but he only got 3 minutes, so I don't think he will make it out again. And that is him done. Cosmo is up though on this time. But Snitchy, a great qualifier. I've raced with him before. Tough competitor. He's very quick. Already 2 games ago. Cosmo. Can he jump anywhere near his teammate? P10. So just behind his teammate then, but look at... Oh! Cosmo. He hit the inside wall of turn 1 there. But yeah, look at the gaps between... between Smith and Cosmo, it's only 2 tenths, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars in between 2 tenths. I think everyone else is on an outlap. Or Tomczak is just starting his lap, but I think Booty is also starting his lap. So we follow Booty then. As he is in P3. Oh, Mercedes went straight on. I think that's Cosmo, but Booty is setting the purple sector 1. 1.5 minutes to go in the qualifying. Taking this beautifully now into the castle section. Didn't do a Leclerc there. There's a car ahead, it is a Mercedes. And hopefully this Mercedes moves out of the way. Yeah, it does. Well done. Down to the Chucky Baker section, that is way too hot, but it seems like he is continuing on. No damage from this view. He is almost 2 tenths quicker. Can he get to pole position? Snitchy won't improve. Can Stebo, no, not Stebo, Booty improve to the pole position? We will have to wait and see. Oh, he's just a P2, 3 thousandths of a second behind, and it is just doesn't seem like it is enough. And I think Tomczak is going in, so that is him done. Then it is Haas. It's just starting his lap, I think. And Cosmo is going in. Then it is a Ferrari. Oh, Tomczak is crashed. Oh, he's just out in the pit lane. And Stebo is just starting his lap. It is Rodo behind. Rodo is up to 2 thousandths of a second. He's still behind Smith. And the flag is out. Rodo improves to P5, just about jumps ahead of Smith. But Smith isn't improving. What is Dino doing? Dino's up 3 tenths of a second. Dino moves up to P5. What a jump from him. Putting both Alfa Romeos ahead of both Williamses currently. And then it is Matt. Can Matt improve? It is Wardy behind him. Matt jumps up to... he stays P14. Wardy improves to P9. And that is a big improvement. Stubby is going in. He won't improve, so he will start P8. And what can Smith do? Smith currently in P7. But this is not what Williams want compared to the Alfa Romeo. So starting P4 and 5. Themselves in P7 and 8. Can Smith improve? Smith does improve to pole position. Out of nowhere, I think, really. But what a lap from Smith. And that is Dragos then maybe. Dragos is improving. Dragos improves to... No, he stays P10. Does small improvement. And now Raika 6 tenths up. But can he gain a little more in the final sector to get close to the pole position? But this is really what Smith needs, because he will get an extra point. And oh, just about Raika P2. Look at those gaps. It is unbelievable. Now Stebo, the final one to come off the line. No, he invalidated, so that is the qualifying over. Smith is on pole position, the Williams driver, and that is well done, I have to say that. What a lap out of nowhere, really. I missed it quite a bit, but that is a good lap. And Smith just about moves ahead of Raika, but he does have that extra point. We need to keep in mind. But look at the final results, and Raika 14,000 of a second. Look at those gaps. Snitsy, what could he have done if he didn't crash? Then we got Wooty in P4 just behind that. Then Stebo only a 10th behind there, and he didn't set the last lap. We got Tonchek in P6. We got Dino in P7. The championship rival of Smith in P8. Rodo. Stubby, his teammate, is in P9. Wardy is in P10 to get a P5 and P10 for Ferrari. Both Mercedes in P11 and P12. It is Dragos ahead of Cosmo. It is Haas down in P13. It is Matt in P14, and they are not that quick compared to the guys ahead, or they usually are quite far up the grid, but this time maybe struggled with the street track, and Harry Palmer I think DNF'd on his lap, and Kieran unfortunately got disqualified. I'm not sure why. I think he was facing the wrong way, but that was unfortunate. But yeah, 5 cars within 1/10, and for a street track, and quite a big street track, that is really close. But yeah, good luck to everyone. So now this live score will really help me, because it currently, if this was the final result, Smith would be crowned champion, as his name turned gold there on the screen, or my screen. I can't really put a picture. I could post it in the general chat, but then most of the people who aren't watching the stream will be like, what the hell is he doing? As we are waiting, and it looks like it will be a very sunny afternoon for the drivers. I would say giving it a refresh and it will help. Let's see if the point is added. I hope it is, because now it doesn't tell me anymore. Maybe just waiting for the session to ready up. So let's see, but Smith says he updated it in between the sessions, so we have to wait when maybe the session starts, and otherwise I will have to log in again. Oh yeah, I think Smith, if I'm... Yeah, he moved it to 2.68 is total score, so it is updated. And I think if this will go to... Yeah, then it is updated. So well done to Smith there. Doing that quite quickly in between the sessions. But yeah, very well done. As almost everyone is on the mediums, Kieran has gone to the softs. Now, I think he will be in within 2 laps, as the tire wear is quite high. I got Wardy on the hards, interesting. And Huss, Matt and Harry all on the hards. At the back of the grid they try to do the opposite strategy, which is not surprising in my opinion, because it is a good strategy when you're starting last. You have nothing to lose. So can Smith take the championship tonight? I don't need to look at the point anymore, or at that pole position point, just the one with the fastest lap, but currently that is not needed, but we will have to wait. Because if Smith does take the championship tonight, he could drive freely, but he's still in the fight for the teams, because that's where they're leading as well. Kieran expecting a safety car, no idea where he got that, no idea where he got that idea from. No, it might be something called first division race on the Baku street circuit, but I'm not sure. I think he got it from there. But yeah, we are waiting for the cars. And what is the race pace? That's also going to be interesting. And who will finish the race? Because I think if you finish the race, you will get decent points. As everyone else. We got 16 guys in chat, I see. So welcome everyone to maybe the championship decider in championship division, after we already got our champion in Premier Division last week. The other VDM, he's studying actually. He has to study for his test, but you would love to see him on comms, but I think he would rather let me talk, as we are getting ready for the lights, and they are off. And let's see who has a good start. It seems like Smith has a good start. He is ahead into turn 1, behind. I hope everything else goes cleanly. Oh, it's a Ferrari round. It is Wardy and Dragos. Oh, and that is unfortunate. Oh, it is Rijkaard, lost the control of the car. And this is crazy. Now where's Rodo? Rodo is still in P9. Up the inside. Oh, now the Ferrari is around. It's Tubby, and he's hit by Rijkaard and hit by Cosmo. And Matt has damage. Harry needs to watch out. This is chaos. Oh, and what an unfortunate. No! Oh, Stebo and Dragos are out. Stebo's out. Oh. Oh, and what is happening here? And we already got the first safety car, but disaster start for Ferrari, twice taken out. But yeah, both times by Dragos, and Dragos is already out. What is happening here? Booty and Smith switching positions. I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, Stubby got a great start. Stebo very unfortunate there, as he is out. And he doesn't score any points. Yeah, and I don't know what Dragos was doing, because you clearly see a yellow flag, and now I'm used to just braking for it because you don't know what's around the corner. But it seemed like he just fully turned in on or crashed into Stebo there. Oh, and Cosmo. What has Cosmo done then? Cosmo crashed during the safety car without a wing. His Rijkaard's coming in, and Matt is going in. I think they both have damage. Harry is going in, Haas is going in, Wadi continues, but already 2 Mercedes out. Smith is back ahead. I'm not sure what. Did I miss that? But what? Damn, both Mercedes already out. Oh, that's interesting. Well, a bit shocked there. Already lost 3 drivers here in just 1 lap. And I will have a quick look at the all gear standings then. Or all tiers, I should say. Yeah, Mercedes are in P2 in the all tiers, so this is not what they would have hoped would happen. But yeah. And the chaos begins. Well, I think it's the 8th, yeah. 8 safety cars. Yeah, both sinful. That's unfortunate, mate. Both Mercedes out. It's been a long time, both Mercedes DNF in real life. But interesting. Unfortunate for Steve today, he had some really strong pace, and it seems like he had a great start, but just caught up in an incident. And then there's not much you can do, but we've switched the focus back to the race, as with these current standings, thanks to the beautiful live standings, Smith would be crowned champion, but I'm guessing Rodo could move up some positions. The gap currently between both drivers is 57 points. RPM's finest Mercedes driver. Now I hope Cosmo doesn't pick up any more penalty points than already had. Oh, he's in chat. Hello Cosmo. I will have a quick look at the press room then, because we did have the press room. Championship press room. Because we have all the time in the world currently. We have a look at the questions. One of them is last street tracks. Do you like street circuits and what is your favorite? Now we move to Smith, and his favorite street race is Singapore, least favorite is Baku, but it seems like even the least favorite is best so far. And Stubby say I do like street tracks, especially Singapore, and Booty say mixed feelings, but he would say that Baku is my favorite out of those. Matt likes street circuits. Kieran says all street circuits have something I like and don't like about it. And Harry Palmer is not the greatest fan, although it can be fun for league racing. Yeah, we can see that. So the best newcomer of season 5. Interesting, we are entering the final stages, and Kieran saying I will say Stebo. He's had a great first season, just behind me. Matt also saying Stebo. Booty saying Kieran, and Stubby saying Stebo, and Smith also Stebo. So most of the guys agree that Stebo has been one of the drivers, the best newcomers, and I think the safety car is coming in if we look at the gap between yeah. So I will switch back when we see some more questions, I think. Oh, the chat is hello Cosmo. Oh, he's got rear wing damage and gone into the wall. That's unfortunate. But let's see. Safety car restart. Luckily it wasn't Cosmo and Wardy again that hit each other. Some guys will know what I'm talking about. But there they go, and I think it's a good restart. Some people still waving behind. Let's see how is everyone on the brakes. Raika and Wardy side by side. Raika moves up a position. Now Harry Palmer is already following through. He's on the mediums, but he's staying behind. Oh, and I think Wardy hit the wall. He's dropped down to P13 now, and he's lost his wing, which is unfortunate. But Booty is ahead of Smith. I missed that. Smith is dropping down some positions here, and he's under pressure from Snitsy. Still, with the current position, he would be the champion. Oh, it is a yellow flag. It is Harry Palmer. Has gone straight on into the wall, and I don't know how he crashed there. Oh, that's interesting. But let's see. Everyone else behind. Kieran moved up to P8 already with those soft tires. I'm following Rodo for a second there. But let's... It's a yellow, it's Harry Palmer is DNF. Please not another safety car. Oh, it doesn't seem like it. And Rodo is fighting with Stubby, and Snitsy is attacking Smith. So the Williams are fighting hard tonight. Oh, and Booty, what a gap, 1.6 seconds already, 1.7. It's unfortunate I can't update his standings, but he would jump to 202, which would jump him up to P4. Snitsy and Smith fighting. Smith has more straight line speed, it seems like. Who is better on the brakes and in the corners. Oh, Raikkonen overtaking Haas behind. A bit of a train. Rodo's dropping back. Does he have any damage? No, he doesn't have any damage, it seems like. And Haas and Raikkonen are still fighting for P9. Now Haas up the inside. Ooh, beautiful defending. Fighting off both Red Bulls. Oh, Raikkonen up the inside of this corner. Oh! Oh! Both Red Bulls crashed with Haas. I don't know, I think Haas lost a bit of traction there in mid-corner. And Smith is losing a lot of time now. He's getting a bit of a train behind him. And Snitsy would want to get past as soon as possible. As Booty is just cruising away. Oh, Smith into the wall! Does he have any damage? Smith has damage! Oh, and he's dropping back a lot now, it looks like. And will he go in? Now DNF is not what he needs. Oh, he's hit the wall again. Dino's going past. Oh, and currently he's out of a championship position, or championship winning position. It looks like he's going in. Yeah, the championship leader is going in. It all seemed to go very smooth in the beginning, but he is losing a lot now. And he drops down, I think, almost to last place, then to P12. Let's see. Oh, Snitsy's also dropped down. Dino's up to P2 then. And it is ideal in the championship. Oh, Haas and Matt fighting. No. But yeah, Alfa Romeo is looking strong in the Constructors' Championship as well. I think they would still be ahead. Only just of Alfa Romeo by 6 points or so currently. But yeah, Snitsy putting pressure. Ooh, Snitsy running a bit wide. But with this gap, Rodo would decrease the gap to 18 points. And it seemed like it was more in the beginning, but now Smith will move up some positions, of course, as he's the only car who has made a pit stop not during a safety car. But Rodo can't keep up with the guys ahead, or at least for now. Oh, Dino is really struggling. Can Snitsy overtake? The DRS is not... Oh, he is available. Here he goes. DRS activated. Please give me a better view than this. Snitzy around the outside. No, Dino defends. And can Tonchek now attack? Or does he need to defend from Stubby behind? Stubby around the outside. Oh, just holds on. Kieran is in. And Wardy is in. Oh, and Snitzy going for the overtake again. Around the outside. Behind there's also an overtake going on. Snitzy around the outside. Does he hold on? I think he's ahead. Snitzy is ahead again on P2. Dino is P3. Stubby now up to P4. Stonchek is in P5. But Kieran going in and Wardy going in. I think Wardy picked up damage, but Smith moves up to P11 then. And let's see. Let's switch back to this fight. And can Rodo close in on this fight? But look at the gap. 6 seconds already to Booty. Booty is flying. And it is really impressive because I don't think he has any win, and he was very close to it a few times. But it seems like this could be the night. I don't want to jinx anything, of course. But Rodo is closing in. It's only 2 seconds now. Does Smith have the pace to close back on the gap? Dino. DRS, ERS. Round the outside. And he is passed again. Oh, but can Snitzy fight back? He's waiting for the DRS, I think. And there is the DRS. This is all helping Booty, of course, fighting. Can Snitzy do the same as he did the lap before? Oh, I think Dino hit the inside wall. Stubby can't keep up, so these guys are quite quick. Dino is very quick in this race. But yeah, Snitzy putting a lot of pressure on Dino, but now the gap is 7 seconds already. This fighting is costing them a lot of time, and also tire wear and ERS, because Booty is still on 50% compared to 16 of these guys. Now a safety car can easily happen though, so the big gap doesn't help a lot, but it's still quite nice to just go about your business in free air and no pressure behind. Ooh, Dino almost hitting the wall. Snitch is trying to have a look up the inside. Up the inside for the second part. Still side by side. I was follow Stubby then, who is behind. Someone hit the wall there. Scared me. Don't know who hit the wall. Or at least it sounded like it. Oh, Stubby with the double slipstream up the inside. It's 3 wide. It's 3 wide. Oh, it's a big collision. Oh, Stubby collided. And this is a surprise that it didn't DNF there. But that is unfortunate for Stubby. Colliding with championship rivals Alfa Romeo. But he does have wing damage, and that is not help. That is helping Rodo with another position. But that is so unfortunate for Stubby. It was about to be a great move, as Wardy says the fastest lap on the mediums. I think we got 22 guys watching. Is that correct? Or did I miss that? Yeah, 21 right now. So a lot of 23 even. There we go. We're getting closer to the record. I'm not sure what the record is. I think it's 25 or 26. But we're getting close. So I hope all people did do the like button. And maybe we can get to 30 if we are getting... But it's a lot, but you never know. It is a championship decider, so all people should come and watch. Oh, it's a yellow. Oh! What happened? Dino's into the wall. Oh, he's gone straight on. What happened there? Oh, I missed it again. Oh, Huss in the wall. He's also lost his wing. So these are all free positions for Smith again then. But now Tonček is up into P2. Rodo is up to P4. Rodo now only 13 points behind Smith, but Smith will jump some positions. This race we only had one, surprisingly. Only at the start of the race when we got 3 cars DNF. But yeah, only one. So gap between Smith and Rodo currently 17 points, which isn't enough to clinch the title. And but the race is still not over. We're not even at the halfway point. And it looks like some people are starting to lose their wings, but also starting to lose the traction now. And that is quite common here. You lose the back tires and the rear tires, I should say. Yeah, better than yesterday. I think we did have some incidents, but only one safety car, so I'm quite lucky. I don't mind if we can keep this going in one straight go without stoppage. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not so sure what to give for predictions, because I would love to see Booty win as he's 9 seconds ahead, but I've said it a lot about him because I really he's a nice guy and a great driver, but then when I do say something about him, there is a high chance something happens to him, so I don't want to jinx anything. But yeah, I would love to see a great championship decider, or maybe some championship drama, but as long as it doesn't happen because of a crash. I mean, if Smith crashes and Rodo gets close, that's exciting for the last race, but not if Rodo crashes and Smith clinches the title because of that crash, because that would mean a bit of anticlimactic. Smith wouldn't mind, I know that for sure, but yeah, for the viewers maybe it's a bit different. Can Snitsy get past? It doesn't seem like it, as Rodo doesn't have the pace around here, which is not ideal. But Smith, yeah, he lost that wing early on, but he's on the hard tires. Now I don't think the hard tires can go to the end without a safety car, but yeah, we never know, as most people still need to box. Same for the people behind, so if everyone needs to make another stop, then he would be in P8. But he would have the faster tire near the end of the race. Snitsy lost some time here. Tonček is now in P2. So gap now 20 points between Smith and Rodo. Kieran moved up to P7, has already pitted as Booty is now going in. So is this the time the medium runners start to come in? Tonček continues, Snitsy follows him through with this tricky pit lane entry. Rodo is going in as well. Matt continues, but he put the mediums on a bit later as he's now jumped up to P3. Dino is going in, Kieran continues, and of course Smith will continue. The question is, where will Smith end up? Booty back in P2 after making that stop. And now Smith is up into P5. Stubby, can he get ahead of Rodo? No, he's behind Rodo and Snitsy, but not that far considering he crashed and had to change his wing. But he's now in P8. Let's see who has the fastest lap. I think it was yeah, Wardy, so we don't need to look at Rodo or Smith having the fastest lap, which means that currently Smith is 2 points away from the championship. That is quite close, but this is a big fight. Can his teammate help help out Smith here. I mean, Stubby clearly has more pace than Rodo. We could see that in the first part of the race, but you still need to overtake, which can be tricky. Stubby did have warmer tires. And let's see, now Tomczak is going in a lap later, which means that Booty will regain the lead after taking it after the safety car restart. Let's see, Matt continues for another lap. Kieran continues, of course. Smith will most likely jump up to P4, I say that with a question mark. Stubby is overtaking Rodo. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's still not decided, of course. You need more than 40 points to be champion. You need 43, I think. Yeah. But Tomczak still ahead of Smith there, which means that two people in front of Smith had already pitted and they stayed ahead of him. So if he needs to, he doesn't make a stop again, because Booty and Tomczak won't make another stop again if nothing happens. The maximum he could potentially get if they drive the same pace is P3. But the race is far from over. We are only at the halfway point currently, as we are halfway into the race. And with these standings, Booty would jump to 202 points. Followed close behind by Matt, actually, who is almost entering the 200 point marker, but they are quite close behind Tomczak, who is currently on 220 points. So Booty is still looking for a top 3 at the end of the season, but it isn't over. Can Booty hold on? Matt is going into the pit lane. And Kieran continues on. Tomczak moves up to P3, but it is Smith up to P4, moving him into a championship position. But the question is, if Rodo overtakes, is he going to lose that position again? He is. It's currently 43 points just in between them, and that is not enough right now. He still needs that extra point to make sure he is champion if neither of these guys take the fastest lap. But Matt on the mediums, he will be on the charge. Vardy is in P9. But Kieran still on those laps is in P2. And he would jump in the championship to P12 now. Jumping 3 positions ahead of Vardy, Cosmo and Dragos. Because Dragos and Cosmo won't score any points. And he would jump ahead of Vardy, but he still needs to stop, so we will have to see. But that's a good improvement. Unfortunately, Stebo will drop down to P9, I think. But we are waiting, thus the race isn't over. But look at the gap Booty currently has. Already 14.5 seconds to Kieran. And at what position did he start? Yeah, he started P4. So a great race from Booty. Guess we're starting to form now. But Snitsy, it's all around 1.5 seconds in between each other. But is Snitsy closing in on Smith? That is the question. Seems like it, but Smith has a lot more ERS. And Smith would love to see Matt overtake him, or overtake Rodo, as that will move him back into a championship winning position. These live standings are great. much I don't need to calculate anymore. Does it for me. Let's see, Tonchek is closing in on Kieran. And Kieran started on the soft, so he might be doing a soft medium. It is an interesting strategy, but yeah, it might work out. We will have to see. Snitzy is now caught up to the back of Smith. And the McLarens are doing well this race. Classy would love to see that. Using a lot of ERS. You can't really use a lot to attack, as just Smith will just defend with the ERS. And look, Smith is gaining on, or is pulling away from him. Oh, and Kieran is going in. So Smith moves up to P3. That is a championship deciding position. Rodo moves up another position, but it isn't enough, I think. Yeah, as the gap will be 47 points now. So if this is the end of the race, Smith would take the championship, but it isn't over as Snitsy is putting pressure. And Rodo is putting... Oh, he's just got overtaken by Matt then. So Matt moves up to P6. On the mediums, and he can go to the end. So this is interesting. Oh, Raika's losing to Dino. With Kieran in P9 on the fresh mediums. What can he do to the end of the race? 17.5 seconds for Booty. If there's no safety car, he will win this race, I think. And it would be one of the most dominant races I have seen in championship. And he would for sure be nominated for driver of the day. Oh, Smith almost hitting the wall. Snitsy now going up the inside. And Smith putting the switch back on. But he will look at the ERS he has, and he will get the DRS because of the detection point. So he can just re-overtake. He doesn't even use any ERS. He just has more straight line speed. And he moves back up to P3. In the meantime, Matt is overtaking to P5. And watch out for Matt. He's on the mediums, but he is on a run. Oh, and Stubby. Oh, Snitsy up the inside. Can he cause any trouble? He doesn't. Wardy is also going in. And Matt is still ahead of Stubby. As Dino and Raika are at the back of Kieran here. Oh, Snitsy overtaking Smith again. And this would mean that Smith is out of a championship position. But will Smith go to the end? I don't think he can. Or at least he will drop out to some guys, and that could mean that Rodo is closing in. But Matt is also getting closer and closer, and his teammate is getting closer and closer. But will his teammate overtake him? Because Stubby doesn't want to lose any time, I think, to his teammate. Because he's still on a fight for a potential podium here. But yeah, Smith doesn't have the pace anymore, I should say. Just let's not forget the pole lap. With the DRS and the ERS activated, will Matt overtake? He's getting closer, closer. Slipstream uses the ERS now. Up the inside. Into turn 1. Is Matt past? Yeah, Matt is past to P4. Rodo Smith drops down to P5. And now Stubby is behind his teammate. Both Williams. Smith. I think Williams had won the last 5 races, 4 Smith and 1 Stubby. But could we see another race winner tonight? Rodo hasn't won a race in a long time since the beginning of the season. Dino up the inside of Raika, or Raika around the outside. I'm not sure who overtook who. Oh, contact at the back. It's close. I need to look at Stubby as well. And Rodo knows currently he would take the championship to the last round. Now he would still be, he will need maximum score in Imola, and Smith will need to DNF. But you never know, there's still a possibility. And it could all switch. It could get even closer if Rodo manages to overtake Smith. Booty is on another planet, I think. But he still hasn't set the fastest lap. That's still what he is. But yeah, his Booty's on the hards. Maybe that is a difference. Stubby staying behind. Because Smith would still gain points on Rodo currently. He would gain 6 points. Ooh, Dino and Raika fighting for P9. Raika currently P4 in the championship, but with the standings being updated for Booty and Matt, I think he would drop down to P6 in the championship, behind his teammate, or just behind his teammate. Oh, contact! Oh, the Alfa Romeo almost round. Rodo stays ahead. No, Kieran is also closing in. And Matt is putting pressure on Snitzy for the podium. Oh, and Rodo is now caught up to Smith, as Smith has lost the position to his teammate. And I don't think Smith can hold on. But if he needs to box, no one else needs to box. So there's only one option, I think, for him. As Kieran is also closing in, and Dino is not that far behind. Could this all be the race that might change the outcome of the championship? We don't know. But it looks like we won't get any championship being decided tonight, as the gap between both drivers is 36 points, and you need 44 at least to get the title today. But anything can happen if Rodo crashes or makes a mistake, or I don't know. We could still see Smith winning the championship, and still no safety cars, which means that Matt is now closing in on Snitsy. Rodo is caught up to the 2 Williamses. Raika and Dino fighting again. Striker going for a move. He isn't. He's staying behind. So Rodo and Smith right behind each other now. Oh, Matt overtaking Snitzy. I don't know how he overtook someone from that corner, but Matt is up to P3 and Snitsy dropping down to P4. But yeah, we switch back to the championship leaders fighting. Oh, someone's lost his wing. It's Stubby. Stubby's crashed in the sort of fast S section. Stubby's lost his wing and Stubby will need to box. And that's a disaster for Williams in the fight with Alfa Romeo and with Red Bull. Oh. But it's another position for Smith and Rodo. Gap still 36 points. But now this could be a change. Rodo and Smith. Will Smith do a Schumacher and try to close him off to get the title? No, Rodo is passed. And now the gap would be down to 30 points. And Kieran is still closing in. So any position that Smith loses is a disaster for him. He's still got Raika and Dino fighting again. Oh, again in the wall. Yeah, they are fighting quite hard. So we gone to the softs, but this will be a battle for P10 between Wardy and Haas. But we switch to this battle then. So 30 points currently between Smith and Rodo. If they go into the final race, it still isn't decided. We would still have to wait until almost the final lap and final lap of the season, maybe for a decider. And we will see that next week. Smith is behind Rodo again. He has a lot more ERS, that's the only advantage currently he has on Rodo. Well, we see some drivers' mistakes near the end of the race. Maybe a loss of concentration, I don't know. Since he can't keep up with Matt. Matt is pushing away to get that podium place, and he started, I think, yeah, he started P14 to P4. That's a great race as well. And he did the alternative strategy, and I told you about it. And it seems to be working very well. Has Wardy moved up to P10 in the meantime? And Stubby on the softs, just trying to overtake us up the inside of this corner. That's a difficult one, but he managed to move through. As Wardy is closing in on Raika. Raika is struggling with these tires, but Wardy could still get a P8 here potentially. Smith now almost outside of the DRS, but I think he will stay inside of it. With the DRS, no, or ERS, he's losing a lot. And Kieran is closing in, and Kieran is having a good race though. Snitsy can't hold on. Tires are starting to wear for Smith, maybe 17 laps, and there's still 4 laps to go. I hope he isn't near the risk of a puncture, because that would see dramatic changes in the championship. Because if he lost all his current points, he would only get, I think, 4 if he finishes P12. And that would mean the gap would be 15 points going into the final race. Now that is not a lot. But he does have a big gap to P8. But he's not risking any of it. Because if you do end up behind him, you will end up in this fight, and that's not where you want to be, I think. Because the DNF will be a disaster for him. Apart from that, we didn't have a lot of safety cars compared to the other guys. We've taken the average from 7 down to 4. Currently, because we have 1 today, which makes 8 divided by 2 is 4. And let's hope we can bring it down even more. Someone hit the wall again. Is it Rodo? No, I don't think so. But Smith is closing in. No ERS, but Smith has also used a lot, but Smith is going for the overtake on Rodo. Rodo dropped down to P6. Smith is back in P5, and with Kieran not that far behind, it's still up for grabs, the championship. Maybe, even maybe, we need some bad luck from the guys ahead. Oh! Rodo almost into the wall. It's Wardy and right. Oh, it's Riker going in. But Rodo dropping down again. But Kieran is closing. Kieran is looking at a P5 position here on that strategy. And that's a good strategy then. As he is almost attacking Smith. Smith needs to watch out that he doesn't have a Verstappen and he gets a puncture in the middle of the straight and crashes out of the race. This close to the end of the race. Oh, it's getting closer. Can Rodo fight back? He must fight back. So the championship gap changed from 30 to 39 in one lap in favor of Smith. Smith is so close to this championship. But he's still not there. We still need to wait. As Kieran is going for a move into lap 25 of the race. And Kieran moves up to P5, Smith drops down to P6. The gap is down to 36 points again. Will Smith hold on to 19 lap old hard tires? And Wardy and Dino are fighting. And Wardy moves up to P8, that's a good recovery from him. And some decent points. Stubby is also fighting. Up the inside, beautiful move. And he's up to P9. Who has the fastest lap? Quick check. It is still Wardy though. Interesting, Dino is not going for a move. But yeah, can Rodo close in on Smith? Might be very important. This will mean a switch of 6 points. And those 6 points could change the outcome if at Imola. Let's see, Booty is entering the final lap of the race, almost 21 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. And he's cruising, I think. Oh, Snitchy picks up a 3-second time penalty. Ooh, now he does have the gap. So it's not that important, but can Rodo attack? Now Smith has a lot more ERS to defend. But he's outside of the DRS zone. Final lap of the race. Rodo's used all of it already. Can he get close? Can he get close? No, he cannot get close. Closer than it is. P4 and P5 for McLaren though. And a great race from Tonchak, third in the championship. Rodo's used all of his ERS. Wardy and Stubby fighting for P8 in this race, which could be valuable points for Williams. Oh, Rodo's struggling with the tires now. But so is Smith, I think. But we switch to Booty then. 21 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. A dominant display from this race. And yeah, very well deserved, in my opinion, race. And finally a race win for him in this championship, as he really deserves it. Booty over the line to win this race and finally have some luck. We switch to Tonchek. who's had a very good race himself and doing well for Alfa Romeo. And Tonchek will come home in P2. And Matt, a recovery drive from P14 to P3, and Snitsy will finish in P4, and we will get Kieran in P5, and I don't think Rodo will overtake him, but it is Kieran in P5, it is Smith in P6, Rodo finishes P7, and we will have Stubby in P8 and Wardy in P9, but still no championship decided. That gap is 36 points. So no championship being decided. It is going to the final round in Imola, and we will have to wait for that. Dino finishes in P10 for Alfa Romeo, and Haas is in P11, and then Raika finishes in P12, and unfortunately Harry, Cosmo and Stebo and Dragos all crashed out of this race. But those are the final results then for you, as Beauty moves up to P4 in the championship after a great drive. Kieran, driver of the day, also could be one of the shouts. P16 to P5, jumping both Mercedes in the standings. And there he is, AlphaTauri with a win. Ahead of an Alfa Romeo and a Red Bull. And no Williams on the podium for the first time, I think, in 6 races. So interesting race tonight. Only one safety car just at the start, so very well done to the drivers. Let's see how penalties might affect the standings, but we will have to wait. In the meantime, thank you all for joining me in the chat here. Very lively chat, so I enjoyed that. Enjoyed talking to you and watching you guys watching. We will be back tomorrow with the Premier Division, and that is the race that Colin and myself could get the Constructors title. So I hope you all watch that. But for now, the championship moves to Imola, to the final round of the season, and we'll see a title decided then. But for now, this is the final standings. Well done by McLaren, P4 and P5, Williams P6 and P8, although one Red Bull and one Alfa Romeo further ahead. No points for Mercedes, and decent points for Ferrari with Wardy in P9 and Aston Martin only P11 as a maximum points. It is 40 points for AlphaTauri in the championship. I don't think this will change, as Wardy does have the fastest lap, so he will get 2 extra points. Yep, so I want to thank you all, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night / day. I don't know where you're watching from, and for now I want to wish you all goodbye.